So, hello everybody. So, we are right here right now. This is Papi Podcast. So, today we are right here. Olá, pessoal. Estamos aqui. Ok, so, para todos quantos estão aí conosco, já estamos aqui, já estamos on. Vamos nos conectar. Hoje temos uma edição especial. Conforme vocês já conhecem, daqui é o canal Papi Podcast. Estamos no programa Broken Mirror in Society, que é traduzido um espelho partido na sociedade. É um programa que visa divulgar projetos brilhantes, mentes brilhantes. E hoje estamos aqui, queremos hoje atingir a meta que nós desejamos. Hoje estamos aqui numa edição especial. Você que está aí nos acompanhar, faça já as partilhas. Vamos partilhar esse podcast que queremos chegar para mais pessoas que estão aí. Ainda vejo um número muito reduzido aqui. Vamos fazer as partilhas. Nós não queremos nos apressar hoje. Hoje estamos aqui com muita calma, com muita cautela, porque hoje queremos trazer do melhor para nossa audiência, pessoal. Então, todos que estão conectados aí no canal Papi Podcast, vamos fazer as partilhas. Ok, pessoal. Hoje todo mundo tem que deixar a sua questão. Hoje estamos aqui no programa, então, que vai divulgar a língua mais falada a nível mundial, que é a língua inglesa. E como vocês já viram no tópico, hoje vamos falar de um tópico que não se queria calar durante a semana. Então vamos fazer as partilhas. Você que está aí no outro lado, vamos fazer as partilhas, pessoal. Vamos fazer as partilhas. É só partilharmos. Olha, você que tem teu amigo aí, se estás num outro grupo, hoje a parada obrigatória é aqui no canal Papo Podcast. Não é isso, Mr. Thompson, you don't need to speak, just to let you know right here, be free. Ok? Estamos aqui a começar, vamos fazer as partilhas, estamos no momento de partilha. Hoje é momento de partilha. Vamos partilhar, pessoal, vamos todos partilhar. Vamos todos partilhar esta live que é a vossa, é a nossa live. Todos os grupos que estão a partilhar aqui a live, por favor, vamos aceitar a partilha. Fazem chegar, vocês têm aí a right place to speak English. Mr. Aleclenes Vitor, faz chegar essa live, vamos. Partilhem em outros manos aí. Todos os Mr. Davo que estão aí, todos. Mr. Carlos, os manos do inglês no Facebook. Este é um tópico que todos vocês já vêm questionando aqui no nosso canal. Então nos brindamos com esse tópico. Não há nada que nós poderíamos fazer, né, se não trazermos esse tópico aqui, para então deixar com que os nossos convidados se sintam mesmo à vontade. Nossos telespectadores que estão no outro lado, o canal Papo Podcast tem vários serviços, tem um serviço publicitário. Nós publicitamos empresas, marcas, lojas, né? Divulgamos a sua marca, não importa se tu és uma empresa internacional. Nós temos aqui as línguas inglesa e a língua portuguesa, também temos o francês. São as três línguas que o canal tem para divulgação de marcas, produtos. Então temos agora a trabalhar com a Rose English School, que é a escola de inglês. Temos a 24/7, que é uma das escolas de inglês aqui no município de Viana. Temos também o Colégio Nossa Senhora da Anunciação, que é um dos colégios que também trabalha conosco aqui no nosso canal Papo Podcast. Temos também o nosso camarada Vitor Ferraz, ele que é o autor da mais excelente obra, Um Recado aos Professores. Você que ainda não adquiriu este livro, você que é professor, adquira já este livro. Um Recado aos Professores é um dos belos livros de Vitor Ferraz. Também temos nosso camarada Elidio Francisco, ele que é um analista de perfil comportamental. Você que tem a tua empresa e precisas de um analista de perfil comportamental para traçar as tuas metas e objetivos neurologicamente corretas, então tem uma recomendação de o senhor Lídio, ele então que é recomendado nessas áreas de traçarmos metas neurologicamente corretas. Então você que está nos acompanhando, hoje é dia de todos deixarem os seus comentários. Vamos partilhar o máximo de alcance. Nós queremos ter uma audiência favorável para esse podcast, né? Queremos que todos estejam conectados conosco, não queremos nos apressar. Vamos, ainda há tempo. Você que estás aí, partilha com o teu irmão, partilha com a tua irmã, com o teu vizinho. Hoje o jantar é no canal Papo Podcast, meu irmão. Então tem que ser assim. Tem que ser assim, é desse jeito e não tem mais como. Então, hoje temos aqui um espaço cedidos com nossos irmãos do terraço, né? Eles então estão aqui conosco também nessa perspectiva. Então venha visitar também aqui o terraço, né? Temos aqui, olha, vamos deixar, estou a gostar aqui, estão a deixar as mensagens. Estamos ao vivo aqui no canal Papi Podcast. O canal que traz que te leva de um lugar para outro. Hoje vamos viajar para os Estados Unidos da América através de uma magna língua, que é a língua inglesa. Não é isso, Mr. Ramiro? Estamos aí, o Ramiro então, que é o nosso homem da regia, ele que concerne aí a câmera. Temos o Mr. Danny, que é o nosso fotógrafo também. Temos o Mr. Gabriel, ele que está ligado então a mais magna. Temos também o nosso Mr. Narciso. Mr. Narciso, está a faltar aqui alguns gelos, né? Acho que está a faltar. Estamos ao vivo, já estamos aqui a comentar. Prontos, vamos deixar aqui, o pessoal está a interagir, vamos interagir, não vamos nos apressar. Hoje, todo o pessoal deve, estamos aí o tópico The Revolution of Online English Class. Hey, come on, man. Esse é tópico, isso é um grande tópico. So, my goodness, wait, I'm going to talk to you. Just wait a little bit. Just wait a little bit. I'm let the people be in the environment. Yeah, they are coming, Mr. Thompson. Yeah, I want to really people see today Mr. Thompson. They were, who is this one? Who is this one? I said, wait, you gotta see who is Mr. Thompson, stare at me. Oh my goodness. Ok? So, estamos aqui, vamos fazer as partilhas. Hoje é dia de partilharmos essa live até nunca mais. Você que está aí, comece já a seguir o nosso canal. Você que ainda não segue, estás à espera de que não segue esse canal? Tu não sabes que a tua empresa pode vender através do canal para podcast? Tu não sabes que tu podes agendar uma audiência, um podcast aqui conosco? Tu que és cantor, tu que tens um empreendimento, tu não sabes que aqui tu vendes? Temos empresas hoje que dão um grande testemunho através da divulgação dos produtos que nós fizemos aqui na nossa empresa. Então, aproveita esta oportunidade magna que o nosso canal lhe proporciona nos dias de hoje. Ora viva, vamos fazer as partilhas. Olha, nós não vamos nos apressar hoje. Hoje é mesmo o dia de todos participarem. Hoje eu quero ver pessoas a deixarem aqui o seu comentário. Hoje todos devem deixar aqui os seus comentários. Olha o pessoal aqui, vamos interagir. Oh meu Deus, Estou a ver aqui o pessoal que está a interagir na boa. Meu Deus, muito bem. É só interagirem, vamos deixar aqui os vossos comentários, que hoje o nosso podcast está razoável. Mr. William Quick já está aí presente. Quick, esteja aí presente. Deixa também o teu comentário. Eu estou conseguindo ver aqui o Mr. William Quick, teacher da Rose English School. Quick já deu aí um abraço. Estamos juntos, Mr. Quick. Faz partilhar isto, Mr. Quick. Deixa para todos. Todos têm que ver. Temos 4 pessoas online. Os que estão online, vamos fazer as partilhas, pessoal. Hoje é hoje. Ok, pessoal? Vamos partilhar. Vamos fazer chegar essa live a todos. Vamos destacar os grupos do WhatsApp. William, essa live tem que chegar lá no grupo da Rose English School. Faz chegar lá nos grupos de inglês que estão presentes na Rose. Isto, Mr. William. I'm on. Thank you, Mr. William. É o teacher da Rose English School. Muito bem. Excelente teacher de inglês também. Faz a partilha. Muito bem, todos que estão lá. Estamos ainda no momento de partilha. Não queremos nos apressar, não somos apressados. Não, só queremos partilhar, nós não somos apressados. Só estamos ainda a partilhar. Há um velho ditado que diz: apressado come cru. Nós estamos aí a partilhar a corrida para esta live magna com o Mr. Thompson. Eu falo Thompson, mas é Tony, my God. Diz no festival passado da língua inglesa, sempre Thompson. Eu estou lembrando, esse Thompson veio da onde? My God. É Lewis, né? O Mr. Narciso ainda não trouxe aqui os que? Gelo, não tem gelo aqui? Mr. Thompson, aqui estás à vontade, my God. Mr. Thompson, só falar inglês. Aqui estamos na América hoje, my God. Oh, teacher Lewis também já está lá. Oh, Lewis, você tem que partilhar essa live, Lewis. Você estás aí, partilha esta live. Divulga na tua escola, nos teus produtos. Hoje estamos aqui com uma edição especial. Temos também uma audiência boa, favorável aqui no terraço. Temos alguns manos presentes a acompanharem a nossa live. Nós também saudamos o canal para podcast. Todos que estão aqui ao vivo a acompanhar essa live no nosso canal. Ok? Estamos a deixar aqui o pessoal interagir. Não vamos nos apressar. Boa. Pode chegar, pode chegar, pode chegar. Tá à vontade, Mr. Narciso. Tá à vontade, tá à vontade, tá à vontade. Não faz mal. Pode chegar. Yeah, pode chegar, pode chegar, pode chegar. Boa, Mr. Narciso, thank you. Temos aqui o gelo. Boa. Ok, muito bem. Você que tá aí, vamos partilhar. Não se cansa de partilhar. Eu estou gostando da partilha do pessoal. Vamos partilhar. Hoje é dia de falarmos inglês. Hoje vamos falar aqui de inglês. E o assunto é pertinente, pessoal. O assunto mesmo é pertinente, né? Vamos fazer chegar. Hoje a meta é 1000 pessoas ao vivo. Tá quase, estamos quase. Ainda estamos aí num tanto, mas queremos 1000 seguidores hoje. Hoje é 1000 seguidores. 1000 pessoas, 1000 telespectadores aqui hoje no canal. Sim, hoje é. Olha, sim senhora, thank you, Mr. William, Mr. Lewis, thank you. Muito bem. Oh my God. Oh my God. Muito bem. Boa. Uau, uau. Olha esse camarada aqui. Boa. What's up? What's up? Already? There is a comment? Okay. Lorenzo. Okay. Good, 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 good. Okay, so I think we are good to start our podcast, Mr. Ramiro. Your microphone here, so that's okay. Ok, estamos em condições de começar. Já podemos sim começar com o nosso podcast hoje agora. So, Mr. Tone, so how are you doing?
Good.
Good, right?
Yeah.
So, how is going your family? Everybody right there. So, how is it going?
They're alive, bro.
So, it's going well?
Yeah, they're going well.
So
Fortunately.
Okay, so tell us a little bit. So, how is going everything right there in your side? So, be free, okay? Make an introduction about who are you. Yeah, be free.
All right. Thanks very much.
Yes.
So I'd like to thank this opportunity.
Yes.
I'm right on with Papi,
You can
and
bring something
I
back.
enjoy
You can
too
go.
much this one. And I'm right here. Where I guess that many people know who is the person who is speaking, right? Is this Tony Watson for 24/7 Crib?
Wow, wow.
And you know pretty well that for those guys who've been visit me at the Proactive Professional Training Center, I guess that we have a lot of people, and just talk a little bit about the project that you
Wow.
mentioned.
You can.
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
moment is right now.
Yeah, right. So I'm an English trainer and a teacher. I teach at Proactive Professional Training Center,
Yeah.
and we have a 24/7. You know, sometimes
Be
when
free,
you
okay. This is your. You gotta,
my
you gotta
time,
be
right?
free. Eh?
My time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes people make confusion about 24/7.
Yeah.
And one day I watched you like say like, come on, it's the greatest school 24/7, and
Uh-huh.
I would like to tell you, no, 24/7 is not a school, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, it is a community.
It's not a school.
No, it is a community.
Really?
For real, man. Okay, it's a
Tell us,
community.
how does it function?
So 24/7 is a group set from six people.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just 6 friends, and it is a set for just Chaves.
Yes.
And we have a Starboy, Mary, and
Okay, let me just give it back here.
Right.
So, Mr. Ariclan Manuel is on. Thank you, Mr. Ariclan Manuel. So, you can share it. Okay, share the live. Aurelio Lorenzo is on. Live in English member here. Good, Mr. Aurelio. Okay, so, everybody who is coming right now, please, let's be on it. Let's keep it up, Mr. Ton.
yes, it was saying that 24/7 is a community, which is set by many groups. We have different groups into this.
Wow.
And the main guys are just 6. We are, friends, just
Really?
friends. Yeah, for real, man.
Wow. You
And
can-
Starboy, Tomatin, Chaves,
Wow.
Mary, and 5U, and Caesar. Yeah, we just six guys. But we have a group which is set by 24/7 Junior. Yeah, we have yeah, more groups, right? And maybe there are many people who are interested to know about this group, this community, which is called by 24/7, because I'm all the time saying 24/7.
Yeah.
And by the way, we have a group on
So you can be free. I
WhatsApp.
think you guys, you are really. Come on, this is your house.
All right, man.
You
all
can
right.
serve yourself. I want for you to be like this. Nah. You cannot be like this. Nah. Come on. Mr. Tony,
Yeah, bro.
be free. If you be like this, you feel like, come on, man. Come on, man. Be
Okay,
free. Uh-huh.
okay. You know, I get a, such a phrase
Yeah.
which I use with my just with everyone. Be free, but don't be free. So it's like you can be free. Yes, you can be free to say whatever you will, but don't be free just to disrespect these people.
Yeah.
I mean, disrespect to people, right?
Come
Yeah,
on, man.
that's
Come
the
on,
way.
man. Come on, man. It's deserve applause, man. Come on, man. Come on.
You know, but
Happy for
even
Mr. Tom. Thank
bro,
you, my God.
yes, even if I tell you
Yeah.
I'm pretty comfortable right now. Okay, it's a real. Okay, I'm fine, right? Okay,
Good.
as you know pretty well, when we are
Uh-huh.
in a place at first place, you know, so it's like at first time, we feel a little shy, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something's rolling in
Just
your
the
stomach.
beginning, yes, just in beginning,
Right?
right.
I know you.
Yeah, just in beginning. Are we? It's so easiest when
Yeah.
you are in that side, not this side. Okay.
Yeah.
When you are ask a question,
Yeah.
sounds great, but when someone is just asking you, oh come on, it's like you feel like a little shy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm
That
okay.
is
I'm
okay.
okay. I'm okay.
So everybody's
I'm
on.
enjoying.
So we are still on the time.
Right.
So for you who are there, so let's share it, please, guys. We have just. Let me see the numbers of people here is on. We have 8 people here. It's not enough. It's not enough. 8 people is not enough. People, let's share it. Okay, because Mr. Tony has a lot to give to us. We have much to learn today. So today, knowledge, it's a very important thing. I do consider that wisdom is more important than money. Yeah, many people, they do not believe or they don't agree with me, but I don't care, because I know the most you get some knowledge, or the more you know, the more you're going to be connected with the different people. So that's why when there is a wisdom, we gotta be focused on, we gotta give our best so to get this and they start to use. And today more than ever before, Mr. Thompson has the pleasure to give us this pleasure to give us this food. I consider wisdom as a
Right.
chicken.
Oh my gosh!
Come
Don't
on,
tell this
there
to
is-
my friends.
and the most important wisdom, that is
Right.
the wisdom of God. Man,
Sure.
I do love God's wisdom. We are nothing without Almighty wisdom.
Right.
So we cannot just sleep and think that to sleep is just a matter, but to wake up, that is a gift of God. Yeah, when you wake up, you gotta say thank you, God, cause you allow me to be waking up. So it's not easy to pass a night and to see again the light, the sunshine. It's not easy.
Right.
If today we are here, we can live in the night, we can see the sun shining. So we gotta be thankful, even for the pain. I'm thankful for the pain that I have in my life.
Right.
I'm thankful because of everything that happened in my life. Even when I'm sad, I'm thankful to God. When I'm happy, I'm thankful to God. Sometimes, Malena, they asked me, teacher, have you never been sad? I said, come on, sometimes I'm sad, but I don't care. I gotta be thankful even for my sadness.
Right.
So that's why I invite people always to get wisdom. Read the book. 𝐻𝐍 Mendes, this is Angolan writer.
Right.
He said, a person who read once a book is not the same. Yeah.
Right.
If you take a time to read the book, come on, man, you have been changing your life. Tell you the truth. So now I think we can move it to our topic. So everybody who is there in another side, please let your question. Today you can let your question right there. You can let your question for real. Be free to take something.
Man, I'm free. I'm at home, right? Yeah, I'm
You can
around.
serve water. You can take a chicken. Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna do this.
Uh-huh. While we are talking.
Right.
Yeah, just be free, real. Okay, we go to our topic. The revolution of the online English class.
Classes.
Come on, man. You know, This is one of the most wanted topic here. Why? Because we are living. Okay, there is one question. I can see. Okay, Mr. Aurelius, let his question. I'm gonna give a space to our audience because we do respect our audience before
Right.
making this question. As you know, the topic is right there. Prepare your question. Take your notebook. Yeah, the 8 people who are there on their house watching this, take your notebook. According to this topic that today we have here, the revolution of online English class. So prepare this question, guys. Yes, prepare the questions and. Let's hear as Mr. Aurelio Lorenzo has done. The question is, what have you done to be considered any help me right here. Come on, I don't get this accent right here.
Okay, online
Abdomen in online classes. So do you get this question? Mr. Aurelio, what do you mean by epitome? I don't get this real for real. But I think like to be as
Dynamic.
creative, something
Right.
proactive,
Right.
as the name
Okay.
of your
Yeah,
center.
yeah.
Yeah. What have you been done to consider and experience it in online classes? I think so.
Great.
Isn't it, Mr. Ole? If it's not, you can change that expression, please. Let's go.
Can we wait to? Yeah.
You may be on.
Oh, so
Or
yes.
what have you done to consider someone excellent in online classing? That is the way simple. Yeah.
Oh my God. So it's like what is? So how can we consider
Yes.
someone is expert, who's intelligent
Yes.
in a class, in online class? Isn't this way?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
which one we are talking about? Is it teacher or is it trainer?
Can be. It's a, yeah. That is
Is
the
it
point.
is a
Yeah,
trainer
yeah.
or teacher?
As a trainer?
As a trainer?
Or can it be as a teacher or as a trainer?
okay,
Yes. You may tell us, reveal the difference between trainer and the teacher.
Okay. So just be honest, I must confess that nowadays we have a lot of people running this in this way. There are a lot of teachers driving this way. Which way I'm refer? I'm refer about online classes. They're just doing this, but just to classify someone great or not, it depends the way that this one is gonna show. I'm not the right person to say that that one is great or that one is not.
Yeah.
I must say that everything depend the result that you obtain during your process. Yeah, isn't this way?
Okay, thank you. So, Mr. Aurelio, that was the question. And Mr. Tony has said something. It depends on the way people has been going, what they have been doing, their
Right.
creativity.
Yeah.
Right? Let's we go to the topic. So, right now, I would like to know, firstly, before we go to online classes,
Right.
what you think about English classes in Angola?
Okay.
How is it going? The growth of English classes in Angola, the English centers in Angola in this 21st century.
Right. Well, to me, it's going well. Yeah, it's going well because nowadays it's so easy to find people on the street speaking English.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know, sometimes you feel comfortable because you are not the only person on the
Yeah.
street speaking English.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can find a lot of people, can be girls, men, you know, and you know, you feel comfortable because Portuguese, we have a Portuguese as official language.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's pretty difficult be just an English speaker when you are surrounded people who speak Portuguese. And just go ahead your question. Of course, we have a lot of people
Yeah.
open a situation in order to teach English. Such great, okay? It's just a great, okay? Great decision, great opportunity for those guys who enjoy too much English language. but we have something which we must stress right here.
Yes.
There are a lot of people teaching English, but the way that they just do it, that I can say it's not appropriate. Why? They just try to copy the same way that abroad they do. It's not in this way, because we must teach according to reality. In our reality, because I know a lot of centers, and sometimes when I go to visit them, I find the teachers, they say like they are teacher, but they simply write. They write well, but unfortunately they cannot speak.
Oh, come
Yes,
on, man.
yes, yes.
They cannot speak.
Yeah, cannot speak.
My God.
Yeah, when I say they cannot speak, I mean,
They don't have that fluency.
right, they are not fluent, and
Yeah.
you know it's so difficult, and we can just put a limit in our trainings. Yeah, and it's not the real purpose. I guess that 10 years after, Angola is gonna change, and we're gonna have many people speaking English than Portuguese, and I believe this.
Man.
Yes, I believe so.
Great, man, great. So I got the point right there, all right? So that was the first question. So right now, we are going to move to our proper question, right?
Right.
How do online English classes cater to different learning style in the preferences of students?
Okay, great
How
question.
do online classes caters to different learning styles and preference of students?
All right. Just to get a start, I would like to say that, you know, we have a lot of students that they just feel comfortable not in that contact, face-to-face interaction, because we know pretty well the lack of face-to-face interaction make many people comfortable. It happened to me times before. When I was in a classroom, I could not take advantage, even just give my point of view about the question the teacher provide us. But when it is online, we feel just comfortable, and we have a time, right time to respond that. We got more time, we feel like we're just comfortable because we don't have that contact, right? Yeah.
So it means that the student, they feel comfortable when it's online. I mean, it means that the very big problems of this situation, like there are people that they don't succeed to face up. They are teachers personally.
Right.
They do prefer be far from the teacher.
Right.
So, but why we have these phenomena? Why does it happen
Uh,
nowadays?
the shame of people. I guess like there are a lot of shame people.
And there is one important question, so that I would like to let here.
Right.
So, what's the why do the learners at the very beginning they start to become afraid to be connected with the people? Where does come this the feeling of a fear when
Right.
it comes to learn English?
Okay. I guess that's the problem is make mistakes.
Wow.
Yeah. When you're afraid to sleep up
Yeah.
while you are speaking, okay, you prefer be, you know, in your corner, like, because you don't feel comfortable when you're in classroom, and if you say something wrong, people gonna laugh you. Anyone would like to face this. I guess that train just be in that situation because of afraid, just be afraid of making mistakes. Because no one like to face this, right? And it showed we have just a reduced number of people who can cope with the critics. Yeah, just when someone is criticize yourself, man, you feel down, and there are people who do this again and again, right?
Mr. Aurelio said that he said like this.
Right.
Why do you think your perfect example related to online classes? Have you been succeed? I think the one would like to know if you have succeed on a perfect online classes. Do you
Okay.
have an experience with the online classes?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Very
Yeah, yes, I do. I got a class, I got a group in Portugal.
Yes.
Yeah, just one online class.
Wow.
And yeah. If I have great positive results, yes, I got that.
Wow.
Yeah, but why? because the feedback is so different. Okay, you can have immediate feedback. Yeah, it's so quick than in classroom. For example, when you face your student, if you ask a question, of course it's gonna take a long day thinking what they're gonna say, but in online is so great. You know,
Wow.
yeah, so quickly they respond that.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
man.
they're gonna
So
give
it
you
means
the
that there are advantages concerning online classes.
sure.
Do you think that
Yeah.
the learners they get quicker than yes, uh, normal classes?
Right, the feedback is different. The interact that interaction is so yeah, it's just it's suitable and profitable.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow, 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 wow. Okay, so that was the first question. You guys who are there, please let your question. Let your question. We have dear Mr. Aurelio, Mr. William. Please, you guys, please let your question. I'm waiting your question here because Mr. Tony is here to answer your questions. So let we go to the next question that the people they were asking on during all this day. What are some innovating teaching techniques used in online classes to engage and to motivate the learner? Are there some specific techniques or methods that it's being used on in online lessons or
No,
classes?
to me not. It's depend person to person. Yeah, yeah, it's up person to person because if you are a teacher, you need develop methods, right? Just effective method which your training must feel comfortable, and I guess that you know it is one quality that everyone has got,
Yeah.
and we cannot teach this.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. You need to learn how to cope with your trainings.
Wow.
Yeah. Even if I tell you, puppy, when you
Yeah.
get to your classroom,
Yeah.
you need to smile. Maybe
Okay.
it's not. Yeah, maybe
Oh, really?
this
My
action
God.
doesn't make a part of your life, and
Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
yeah, yeah. You're going to force it,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
cannot force. You see, it must be natural. Just like the way that you all like to be, you know,
Yeah.
in the classroom,
Okay.
and that's a feedback teacher and the student.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to show that.
Wow, wow,
Yeah.
wow, man, got the point. So it means, but do you have some specific techniques
Which
used on online classes?
yes, of course, I got.
Yeah, that was the question.
I got
Do
for
we have
real.
some specific techniques used on online classes?
Yeah, but as I told you in the back, it's depend on teacher. Okay. Yeah, as a teacher, you need develop effective technique teaching
Yeah.
and method,
Yeah.
which is going to help your English
Yeah, but the
trainings
really question is, okay, the teacher they are going
to
yeah, let's
develop.
suppose
If
they,
we have
every
a
teacher
standard,
become
right?
a real considered
Right.
teacher as a past teachers and his ways of working,
Right.
what they really need to do, like to start to be a creative teacher. What do you really would like to pass to them, like the step? Reading, checking some stuff. Yeah, you gotta know what I'm trying to tell you.
Right, right.
Uh-huh.
What is the right
The
method?
ways that they start to become creative, proactive, they start to innovate their
Themselves,
ways of
right?
teaching.
Okay. So, just to me, okay, when I'm in the classroom, okay,
Yeah.
just to motivate the group, of course, I need at first place to have that feedback with them,
Yeah.
okay, because we can use one method for 3 students, and that works.
Yeah.
And when we try to take that method and use for maybe for 20,
Yeah.
you cannot get the same result.
Oh, great.
I guess that we can use a lot of techniques. For example, read. We can use read. We can use just create an example. Okay. For example, you set a time
Yeah.
and you give a word, and this one is going to give you an example.
Wow.
That one is a great techniques which we can use.
Oh.
And yeah, because this interaction is going to booster your student, just develop more than just opt for one way or one checking just teaching. Is in this way. But if you get start using the technique, for example,
Yeah.
you're going to bring a test and you say, okay, let's read it. And you're going to analyze if they are just pronounce well the words or they are not doing this. You can correct them and say, no, come on, you need to pronounce like that.
So
You need to do this.
So the most important thing is that the things become natural, right?
Right, you must do this. Yes, there's no need to say, okay, you need just do this in a few minutes. For example, you set a time and you say, come on, if you don't do that, I'm going to put you outside. I got a method, I got one technique which I use with my trainees. Just like, yeah, I say like,
You can share.
okay, I say like, me right here, I got not, okay, all knowledge. You got some and I got some, okay?
real.
I'm going to teach you some and you're going to teach me as well.
For real.
Okay?
That's
We are
the
going
point.
to have this change and I'm going to give you some techniques to pronounce words, but if I tell you you need to just search a word or okay, yes, thank you. I'm going to take that. Okay. You need just to take any time and not to take a word from your dictionary and try to get a practice that.
Okay.
And I have one techniques which I use most, which is a five. Is it five? I call it as a five. Yeah, I call it as a five. Yeah, it's one technique. How does it work? It's like I'm going to choose a word and I'm going to say, okay, you need to pronounce it as just in 5 times. And you're going to do that again and again in 5 times just to avoid forgetting that word. It's one of the techniques which we can use. But in terms of methods or techniques which we can develop, we can use reading, we can use conversation, just that feedback, okay? And in terms of talking, we're gonna find a lot of them, just a lot of method which we can use in this way. One, the most famous is 2 by 2.
Okay.
Yeah, when we have two people just talking, asking and response, right? Yeah, we have this technique and they are just one, which I prefer, which is one person in front of classroom, okay, in front of everyone, right?
Yes.
And everyone is gonna ask, it's just like
Wow.
a pull up
Ah,
this
yeah,
one.
just pulling.
Right, yeah.
Pulling that-
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's a
This
technique.
method,
I've been using also that,
okay,
that one.
right,
Yeah,
okay.
I've been like, come on, I'm gonna take it. I give them like after a month some content.
Right.
Yeah, after this I'm gonna let them one by one read it to review. It's like an exam.
Right.
Yeah. One by one, so everybody need to bomb with the questions. This one, they're in front of the board. Yes, that
Right.
is okay. That is really good method. So that is one question. While you can be free while I'm gonna see. So those people who are there, we are still on the time. Okay. Okay. There is one question here, Mr. Lewis. For a good student's development, does it depends on the teacher or depends on the student? That was the questions of Mr. Lewis. Yeah, the one left to hear this question.
Buff. Okay, the buff.
The buff?
Right.
Okay, very
Not
good.
only in teacher, because according Piaget, without motivation there is no learning.
Yeah.
Okay, and we can find it too. Okay, I don't know if I'm wrong. You can correct this.
Yeah.
But we have inner and outer. For example, I can be motivated and not to teach you, but if you're not motivated, of course you won't learn anything.
Yeah.
Okay, and vice versa, we can find it this way. You can be motivated as a student,
Yeah.
and I can be not motivated, right?
As a
And
teacher,
yeah, as a
right?
teacher,
That's feedback, right?
yeah, it's depend, right?
Depends on. That was answered. Okay, you can let hear your question. Okay, so guys, let us share our question. Let us share our real question because we are here connected. The topic is the revolution of English online classes. Okay, the revolution of online English classes. I mean, so let us be on. Be free. My goodness. So the next question is, you can take a water when I'm preparing
Right,
the
right.
next question. Let me just reading right here. For those guys who are there, I know that you are watching this podcast. So if you are just today right there, share it. Let more people see this interesting podcast. Okay. So let's your question there. I said take your notebook. According to the thing that we are going to be talking right here, me and Mr. Tony. So make your question, people. Do not hesitate. The time is right now. You gotta learn a lot about this topic. So the next question is, what what impact has the revolution of online English class had on accessibility to language education, particularly for underserved communities? I'll do repeating. What impact has the evolution of online English classes had on accessibility, like access,
Right.
to language education, particularly for underserved community, like those underserved community? What is the real impact that it has done?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we know that the lack of condition, financial condition, is a problem in our country.
Yes.
And just mean be at your home. You see, you just pay a course,
Yeah.
an online course. You cannot spend money for tax.
Yeah.
You cannot spend money for material sometimes.
Yeah.
And you got only internet as a
Internet.
main tool.
Yeah.
Man, that's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
impact is. I guess that is so positive, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, positive. So positive because if we're trying to take a look what we have right now,
Yeah.
what we know, there are a lot of people driving in this area
Yeah.
instead of going in a center or in a professional training center, subscribe himself.
Yeah.
I guess that if you go in internet, in internet, you're
Yeah.
gonna find a lot of English course, and it can impact, of course, our society.
Yeah.
Because let me just talk a little bit about those guys who got no enough condition to subscribe themselves in a professional training center.
Training center.
Yeah, it's a problem, of course. You need to pay fee,
Yeah.
you see, and you need it just to buy dictionary and so on. But if you have only your phone,
Okay.
yeah, the accessibility is so,
So, but there are people that they do not have much condition to buy a phone. That's
right.
what I'm saying.
That's the problem, right? Okay, oh my God. Okay, this
That's one of the
situation,
biggest
bro.
problem, also.
Yeah.
What's happened this
So
point?
make a forward. Don't steal, but make forward. Yeah, because we need to try making forward.
Yeah.
Okay, there's no need to steal,
Yeah.
but making forward. Yeah.
So it's mean that it's better we be on online classes than normal classes.
No, it's depend person, bro. Yeah, it's depend. Yeah, I guess that it's depend. Yeah, depend person to person. Yeah.
I'm just eating people.
Right.
My goodness.
Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh.
Okay. I got oh my goodness. It's English, my God. We have 6 people online, please, guys. Let your question. Okay, let's read your question. Okay, concerning this biggest topic, the revolutions of online English classes, right? So, but right now, I've been thinking to the people that come on. Yes, many teachers. We have many teachers in Angola today. Yeah, English is really being spreaded in
Right.
Angola, and one of the very difficult things is the applications or the, how can I say, the computer science or the IT. So what are the most useful tools that we do use to create online classes. Yeah, online classes.
Uh,
Online English classes.
Do you mean platforms?
Yeah, the platforms. I mean.
I guess WhatsApp. I guess WhatsApp.
WhatsApp.
Right. I
Really?
guess yeah. I guess for example, social media. This social media, I guess, is it just give us a lot of opportunity. We can create groups and be in touch with people.
Okay.
But one of the platform that people use not
Yeah.
to have meeting,
Yeah.
I guess it is Zoom. Okay,
Zoom.
Zoom. Right. Yeah,
Okay.
Zoom.
So, but how am I going to do? Like, come on, I don't know how to use this Zoom. I need to let exercise for my student after classy. So does Zoom give me all these access, all these possibilities?
If you would like to give an exercise to your English trainings, right?
Yeah.
You know, I guess should be better if you use Facebook or WhatsApp.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess that Facebook everyone can use. Okay,
Okay.
yes, and WhatsApp for those guys who got smartphone.
yes.
Yeah, that's the problem because maybe you know among your students,
Yeah.
not all got smartphone.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that one can be a problem. But as a teacher, if you want to just adapt yourself
Yeah.
to the new way or new times that people are using, the tool, the main tool, I guess, is internet.
Internet.
Yeah,
right?
people just using internet because after class, when you get out,
Yeah.
you can be in touch with them
With them
in
on
social media,
WhatsApp,
right? Yeah, on
on
WhatsApp,
YouTube.
yeah,
So how
Facebook.
was it?
Yeah. Have you got any
Okay.
doubts? And yes,
Yeah.
yes, in this way.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna go deeper. So, do we have advantage? Like I'm talking about money right now.
Oh my God. Yeah. All right. Yes, you may say.
Yeah, come on, man. Let's suppose I got my class, normal class, traditional class, without internet, without it being on some platform. Now you come with this opportunity. Come on, no, but not on your class. Cause online lesson is the future of the next generation when it's come to talk about English. Is there a more advantage concerning money?
In online.
Okay, in online class or personally?
I guess that there are cons and pros. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, explain it.
So let's suppose
Yeah.
you opt only for online classes.
Yeah.
How about if you don't have a credit, if you don't have a balance in your phone? How about if you go to Sambizang and someone else steal your phone?
In Zambia. Not even here. Don't go so fast.
Okay.
Zona Verde. If you go to Zona Verde, here in Vienna, don't you know about Zona Verde? My God. I think there are people from Zona Verde who is there on in this podcast.
Yeah.
If you go to Zona Verde, good place to live.
Okay. I guess that
Good place to live. But I didn't say that it's perfect place, but good place
Good
to live.
place.
Yeah, because we come from the ghettos then.
okay, keep in. I guess that we have disadvantage and advantage.
Uh-huh.
One of the disadvantage of online class is internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, internet. Just internet, and if you don't have the right tools to teach,
Okay.
because you need invest, right?
Yeah.
You need to buy a great phone with a good camera.
Yeah.
Okay, you need to have a great quality
Yeah.
in terms of camera,
Yeah.
and you need to have a light.
How much is a camera?
Man,
Hey,
so
my
expensive. Yeah, expensive.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so expensive. You need to have a light. and all
Lights, come on, man.
and all the
You kill
times,
me, man. You
yeah,
kill me.
and all the times you need a credit. You need internet in your phone. Yeah, but how about if Luanda, just Luanda, be about 3 days without power,
yeah,
without energy? The lack of energy is the biggest problem.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, it's-
Sometimes we have been delayed podcasts for lack of electricity because of the raining.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, man.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
our audience they become frustrated with us. Come on. Every day you are delaying podcast. Every day you are delaying podcast. It's like, come on, man. You know how a goal it is, man.
Right, yeah.
It's a goal and
Yeah,
yeah,
but
keep it up.
about to the money, if you have a traditional class, man, you need to be there. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, just be there. Because you can feel more
Concerning,
confident
concerning making money.
making
Is
money.
it better? Is it worth than personal traditional classes, English traditional classes?
Depend the place. Depend the place that you find yourself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, online class, of course, you can set expensive price.
Yeah.
You see, but you cannot forget that you're gonna spend a lot as well.
That's
You
one of
spend
the
a lot, of
That
course.
is one of the points.
Yeah, that's
you gotta-
one the point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you spend a lot, and even if you say, okay, my price is that.
Yeah.
What about the tools that you need to buy?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
they're gonna ask you quality.
Quality. Yeah.
Quality, you need to buy great microphones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that stuff that I mentioned before. Yeah, but in traditional, I guess that the responsibility is from situation, not from you, right? It's not your responsibility to buy markers, to buy dictionaries. The situation is gonna provide you these tools. Yeah, I guess that's they are more advantage than disadvantage.
Okay. My God. Mr. Hamiro. My God. Let me Mr. Paulisandro Chizik Gabana. It's burning 24/7. Junior. It's a holla for you, man.
All right, thanks, bro. Thanks.
Eric Len Emmanuel is a tool that the world needs then help us accompany the evolution. That is good. So, you guys who are there, we're about to finish, okay? Time has been flying. I'm here, I'm a surprise. We're about an hour.
Sure?
Really?
Man, I'm right here. I think like
Yeah, yeah.
just 10 minutes.
No.
No?
It's about 52 minutes. Yeah.
Don't tell
we
me.
We just have an hour here.
All right.
So we go to the next question. Those who are there with us, let's be connected. Let we see the next question right here. Let your comment. So the next question is, what role do online classes play in promoting cross-cultural? What role do online English classes play in promoting cross-cultural? Cultural, I mean. Cross-cultural, right? Does it play some,
Does it play?
like, what role does online classes? Yeah. What role do the online English classes play in promoting cross-cultural, like interviewing?
Changing like.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God, how am I gonna respond to that? Right? Come on.
It's like, does it impact on some ways in crossing cultural,
culture, right?
Like
You change your.
changing experience with different
Culture, right.
Yes. And then the question is, formal question.
Mm-hmm.
What role do online English classes play in promoting cross-cultural or cultural? Let's go, Mr. Tony. You are not eating.
No, I'm doing this.
I
I'm
really
doing
like to
this.
eat.
No, I'm doing this. I'm doing this, of course.
Let's go.
Let me just ask you some. Put me in the business, okay? If I'm wrong.
Yeah.
The question is, what can online class can do, right?
Yeah.
In order to promote our culture, or in terms
cross-cultural.
to cross
Not only our. Every.
every culture.
Yes.
I guess that depend the person, bro. Depend the teacher. For example, I've been in touch from of just with people from Portugal. Yes,
Yeah,
I got a
yeah,
cluster.
that is one of the
Yes, yes.
point. That is one of the point.
And we can change this, okay? We can just doing this. For example, if I'm going to teach some, I'm going to take a look at first place my culture,
Yeah.
and after to see well if another culture is suitable or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, in this case, this change of experience. Yeah, we can just have one result, a positive result. I can I can know different habits.
Yeah.
Okay, just from my English training. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, an online class. I guess
Yeah.
in this way. Yeah, but just if it's possible change experience, it is possible. Yeah, it's possible. We can change a lot of things, and we've been watching those guys who been provide us some videos. They talk about the culture. When we receive that, of course, try to apply in our culture. Yeah, just to see if that way can work or not.
Very good. Have you one comment? Well, I'm gonna read the comments. You can be free.
All right.
Sungani Pembele Francisco. Mr. Sungani Pembele Francisco said, great teacher Tony.
Oh my gosh.
One said he holler back for teacher Tony.
Thank you, bro. Thank you very much.
So, guys, let your question. We're about to finish, you guys. Be connected with us. It depends on you. If you have a question, we can be sleeping right here. Come on. We can sleep right here. Okay? It's important you guys will let your question. That is a very important topic that we are talking right here, because we know that in nowadays online online English classes has been the really option for those who are teachers of
Right,
English.
right.
And I don't know, but it has been facilitating the people. Yes, it gives access to
Right.
people. There is no barrier anymore.
Right.
You can live in China. You can live in the Congo. You can live in Kakwaku. You can live in Kazenga. If your teachers is not on your location, so you can have an English class. You can choose, like it is. You can have the profile, the preferences of a teacher. You can choose the teachers that you really want. I think, come on, this is the future, right?
All right, this is the future. If we take a look what happened nowadays, we have a lot of teachers in the internet, which they are just teaching. They are just teaching different types
Yeah.
of way which we can speak English.
Yeah.
We know pretty well that we have American, British English, and maybe you like someone.
Yeah.
For example, we have a teacher Kenny. I guess that you know this
I've
one.
been listening about Kenny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For example, there are many people following. Yeah, watching. They just
I'm
download
from Brazil.
Brazil for real.
I know
Okay,
this
that's
I know
one.
this- I know this one.
Yeah, if you don't want to subscribe yourself to professional training centers that we have right here,
Yeah.
you can subscribe yourself on internet. One of Kenny's class. You
Oh,
can do that.
really?
Yeah, for real. You can do this, and just take a online course. Yeah, with them if you prefer. You see, just to show that online class. This is the future, as you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is the future, because you mentioned some so important. I have some students. Okay, the one is from Angola.
Yeah.
Right now, the one is in Portugal, and when they want to get that, they want to face a lot of difficulty in terms of English language just to have in touch. Maybe it's about job. Yeah. In this case, they want it just asking me if it's possible open or just include them in one class online classroom, and I say yeah, it's possible. And I would think like, come on, man, you are in Portugal and you are asking someone who is in Angola.
Going to Angola?
Man, come on.
Yeah.
What's up? They want to say no, I want you as my only English teacher.
Yeah,
Okay,
the preference.
yeah, because
They do prefer.
I'm accustomed with you and I don't want to change. Yeah, say okay, it's a pleasure.
Yeah,
Right? You see,
someone who's
yeah,
there, man.
someone who's there, and the one just introduced me to his friends, and what was amazing.
Wow,
And
wow,
we've been just in touch every single time. Yeah, we
wow,
created an online classroom, and we've been, interacting every single day.
wow.
And it's so great, so great because people can know you.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
they're gonna ask you, come on, who's this one? No, this one is from Angola. This one is like this was my teacher times before, but
Yeah.
the way that this one is, yeah, is in this way. And you can be, not famous, but just popular. Yes, you
The
can.
views.
Yeah, the
For
views.
instance, today everybody's looking at you. You got a views today.
Man, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. Not now, okay? Not now, but after can be a problem because people gonna download the video and try to analyze pretty well. Come on, is this one who said that? Yeah, you see.
No, like come on, mistakes.
Not only in terms of mistakes, but about the things that we are talking to. Okay, for example, we are talking about online classes, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And we know pretty well that everyone has got one point of view about this topic. And maybe they want to say, "Oh, come on, no, that the teacher Tony, for example, teacher Tony or Papi, yeah, should say like that, not in this way." You see? Yeah, but we just take it disadvantage. Okay? Yeah, yeah. We need to do this. We need to take advantage every single time. We are online. We're in live, right? In this case, we did share it. Okay.
I think your bro, Mr. Caesar guy, left the question. Between learning on internet and presential, what is the best one? Presential or online? Answer my question, my homie.
All right. Okay. At first place, salute, bro. Well,
Camera is right there.
oh wait. All right. Okay, salute, bro. And it's great question to say that which one is the best depend the person. Okay, depend the person. If you are shy and you don't feel comfortable in that contact, which is face to face, of course you can opt to online class.
Okay.
But you feel comfortable surrounding people, you may just opt for presential, as you mentioned. Yeah, traditional. To me, traditional is the best. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, it's
Traditional English class, right?
yeah. Then online.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Very good, very good.
We know
very
pretty well that traditional we have a time as a factor. Okay,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
set a time, and sometimes teacher is late. We need just to understand this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that also online lesson do give more
More time.
more time, and also you gotta be disciplined because you
Right.
have a compromise.
We
If
have-
that
yes.
time is that time. Sometimes presential or traditional one, it's like you can come later.
That one is the advantage. Yeah,
It's educates also the people.
for real, for real.
Yeah, yeah, for real. So we are about to finish. We are, as I said at the last questions, right? So that was a really, 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 really amazing topic to be here. Today the time has been flying. Come on.
Right.
An hour.
So may I say some before we
Yeah, but
finish
we're
it?
not about to finish it.
All
I
right.
think we have more. One question right here.
Okay.
I think how do only English class adapts to the evolving needs of the workforce and preparing learners for global communication and professional setting? How do online English classes adapt to the evolving needs of the workforce and prepare learners for global communication and professional setting? Setting like tools, like
Right, right, right.
how put it on. Let's go.
Yes, we may. Okay, how?
I said it. How do online English classes adapt to the evolving needs of workforce and prepare learners for global communication in professional setting?
All right. So we have a lot of things which we can mention here.
It's like adapting them to
Right.
this reality,
this
and preparing
reality.
them to professional communication,
Right.
And this communication in professional setting when it comes
Right.
to professional work.
Yeah, yeah, I truly understand it. So, the lack face-to-face interaction, we can at this time we can say that it is so bad because not everyone has got this tool, but we cannot forget that we are just developing, okay, we're growing, and we need to accept these new tools, the modern way, this new model that we are just driving. And in terms of be great in terms of communication, of course, we have tried to think the possibility that
Yeah, just a part.
okay,
Yeah, it's okay.
okay, the possibility to be great in terms of speaking, because you're going to develop your own way to speak, your own way, which method is suitable to you, and which one is great, which one you would like to have as a teacher. I guess that these new tools that we have nowadays can help us because of the technology.
Yeah.
We've been watching on TV, we've been watching on social medias that
Yeah.
we are growing. We are not go back, we go ahead.
Yeah.
And this case is we need to try to adapt ourselves in this way, and we need to teach our trainings to fall in this way, just to learning this new model. And just to tell you some that man, we are just kill the traditional.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kill
For real,
traditional.
For real. For real.
Yeah, nowadays even about television, for example, you got this podcast right now.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's no need to have a people surround watching
Yeah.
you. You just do this by internet.
Wow.
Just using internet.
Yeah.
In this case, if we have internet as a main tool, we need to take advantage and adapt ourselves to this new reality.
Wow, wow, what deserve a claps, man. That is really Mr. Tony. So, guys, that was one of the last questions that we had right there. So that was really amazing presence right here. We are so thankful. So, would you like to give some words before we finish?
Right.
Some things, yeah, just to summarize.
Yes, thank you very much. Well, I would like to speak a little bit about those guys who think like we have the best teachers.
There.
Okay, we have the best teachers, and we have best place to learn English. No, of course not. We don't have this. Who make a best teacher is the person who is in the
The
classroom.
camera, that one.
Yeah, I'm just looking at.
Uh-huh.
Because it's not how much you know English as a teacher, just for those guys who are teachers. It's not how much you know English. No, it's how much you can teach, how much you know
for
the
real.
tools
Yeah.
and the way
Yeah.
and the creativity to develop a just suitable method and ease to your English trainings. Because the most important is not okay, I speak English and my trainer must speak as well the same way that I speak. No, it's not about this. Okay, we need to try to think because just in this way, we are not a perfect one, and we have some we made mistakes, right? We made mistakes. In this case, we cannot say that if our English training is in a classroom and this one is so shy, maybe this one mustn't be in our classroom because this one is not speaking. No, you need to try to develop ways to boost this one speaking, to make this one a home. Just feel himself a home. Be comfortable. I can say it's not something which someone can teach us. No, we need to develop this. And I would like to say, just in short way, I
Yeah.
would like to say
Be free.
about
That's the
those
time.
guys who go subscribe themselves
Yeah.
to professional training center. Until now, they say no. I cannot speak English, but
Yeah.
I put myself
Yeah.
just around, around Villa. I started with Papi, with
Yeah,
Tomoton,
yeah.
but I could not learn. Maybe the problem is with them, not with me.
Yeah.
No, that's mistake, and it's not the correct way to think. about someone's self. We must try to identify what is the problem. And I guess that we have something in our society which people who going to subscribe themselves, they think like at the first step, that's the first time that I'm going to be in the classroom, I'm going to speak English. I'm going to be fluent. No, it's not in this way. English or language is a process,
Yeah.
and we need to try to follow this. Don't force, don't be slow, just be natural. You're going to learn if you believe in you. You need show motivate or motivation. You need to be motivated not to learn English. Not just because you have a puppy as your teacher. No, it's not in this way. Okay. Because I have, sometimes, not sometimes, I can say times before,
Yeah.
I received some training, and the one said, "Are you? Is this a serious situation?" And I asked him why. The one say, because I've been subscribed myself to different place, but until now I cannot speak. And maybe the problem is the still the teacher is the situation, but it's not in this way, because teacher can speak one way or one type of accent that you
Yeah.
maybe enjoy.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that you need to follow the same step.
Yeah.
You can learn it the same vocabulary, the same way that this one is speaking, but you don't speak in that way. And it's not a problem, okay? You need to face that as opportunity, because that one is opportunity to look up yourself and change. Maybe you are not doing that in natural way.
Yeah.
You need to do that in your way, the way that you feel comfortable, not the way that someone else is feeling comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in this way. And I would like to say, guys, thanks very much. And Poppy, thank you very much for having me right
matter,
here.
my dear friend.
Yeah, it's
So,
a pleasure.
I deserve clapping to
Yeah.
Mr.
Thank you very
Thompson.
much.
My God, my God,
Thank
my
you,
God.
thank
That was
you.
really, 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 really,
Yeah.
really well.
And I'm thankful for those guys who contributed in this live, okay, this podcast.
So we are finishing. Thank you everybody there in another side, Mr. Caesar, Mr. Sungani, Mr. Alessandro, Mr. Rick Lenny, Mr. Lewis, William, just everybody who were there present. So we are thankful for your presence, for this big audience. So guys, thank you for sharing this podcast. So we are finishing right now, but we do promise that we are going to be back right here. We are going to be back right here. So because we really want to pass what you really need. So you can let suggestions of the topics that we may be putting our table next to the podcast right here in English. So you have a freedom right now to subscribe yourself to our channel on YouTube, and this live is being on YouTube and also on Facebook. People from YouTube and people from Facebook, they are there connected. So the audience very thankful for your presence. So let us be connected every day. For you who were there but you do not follow the page, follow right now. Be connected with us, because there is something that I have said in the beginning. Wisdom does not fill the space on your brain or in your mind. The more you know, the more you are going to start to understand the life, and you are going to win experience on how to lead with the professional career, with the society, and with the family, with the God. Everything that we would like to bring here in the Pop Podcast, it is about society and Christianity. So the next time we're going to be here again, Mr. Tony, very thankful. Vou falar agora em português para nós terminarmos. Hoje estamos aqui no final, na reta final. Muito obrigado a toda a audiência que esteve lá. Talvez havia pessoas que não falavam inglês. Hoje a edição foi especial na língua inglesa. Conecta sempre com o Papo Podcast. Em melhores programas, temos programas de adoração, temos programas de conversas como essa que nós tivemos hoje em inglês, e também em português temos um programa ligado ao cristianismo, onde convidamos pessoas ligadas à palavra de Deus para virmos falar aqui neste nosso e o vosso e de todos o canal para podcast. Obrigado, estaremos aqui até a próxima. Estamos juntos. Mr. Tony.
Bro, thank you, man.
So, thankful,
Thank you.
thank you very much.